Right here, Mage of Symphonia versus Lima. Now, Lima, if I recall, lost a Peach Ditto to Oryx?
Yes. 2-0.
2-0.
Bringing out the Zero Suit now. I think, except for his match against McBenedict, where McBenedict specifically said, can you please go bail? And Lima said, yeah, happily.
I will take your money.
I think Lima, I think it's more out of a respect thing. But I think Lima's intent was to go secondaries tonight.
Yes. I mean, if you're planning on that and somebody says, actually, I'd like to play your main, it's like, okay, well,
sure.
Why not?
I mean, if you want to get this experience, I will give it to you.
I'm trying to learn. Who am I to stifle your learning?
Exactly. Lima understands.
Lima perfectly content to go with the Zero Suit here against Mage, though. Known Mage for his Rosalina. Made a lot of improvements over the years, and I always love seeing him here because he doesn't play like that Rosa that you hate seeing in bracket all the time. He's actually a fun Rosa to watch.
He's aggressive. It is
like right like that.
I mean, worth noting though that right before Mage's right during Mage's big come up where he was getting all these big wins, taking out Jason and such. It was right before he left, before he came back. His big bane was Lima, but right now he is trying to make that not true. Taking the first stock in this game.
Lima's going to be gone. Now, one thing that's interesting about Mage is that at least in the past, he gets very aggressive when he doesn't have Luma. And I think against a guy like Lima who knows what to do against Rosalina for the most part, I think that's not the best way to go about it. Now, granted, almost all of that was Mage being a disadvantage and then Lima capitalizing on that as such.
As you do.
But it's something to look out for Mage. Good doing the pummel to let Luma come back to a usable state.
There we go. Catches the air dodge, just waiting, looming there.
Because it's Luma.
Uses that cross up on the triple jab to not only knock Luma out of the way, but make it difficult for Mage to get that punish. Okay, this could be big.
It's a big grab, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not going to be able to connect the boost kick at these percents right now. Not with that starter.
I'm glad that Mage realizes that since he's a floaty, he won't be able to punish that boost kick. Because a lot of people will be like, even if they're playing Jigglypuff, they'll be like, oh, but they boost kick, so they're in free fall. I've got to be able to punish them, right?
Right.
But, no.
Yeah, sometimes they just come down quicker than you do.
Yeah.
You got to hold that L.
Big pressure from Lima, but not able to get rid of the Luma, which means that Mage still has a chance.
I wonder if that dash attack was supposed to be like perfect pivot down smash? Or a perfect pivot down tilt.
It's a great mash.
Normally when I see Lima dash attack the wrong way, it's his perfect pivots.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, I saw a lot
of that. It would be a mistake usually with Bayo too.
Saw a lot of that end of the line where he was experimenting a lot with perfect pivot down tilt and up tilt.
Okay.
Where we saw just dash attacks in weird directions.
Couldn't find the up smash, and Lima will return the favor with the smash attack of his own, which does connect. Up 1-0.
Sandwiched between Rosalina and Luma, but the slender character that Zero Suit is was able to fit in there just fine and get those kicks out.
Able to get through the car wash.
Now let's see.
Town and City?
Game 2, Town and City. This is a very gutsy pick.
Yeah.
Because this would go bad either
high
way.
risk, high reward.
Yes, exactly.
For both characters.
Mage has just got to be confident that he's the one who's going to get these setups.
Already starting off with a couple of good setups, 38%. That's a pretty bread and butter start for Rosalina's to connect a couple of up airs. Wow, Lima not letting him get to that ledge.
Oh my goodness.
The carefully spaced projectile pressure from Lima.
That could be huge. Not quite enough. Even on Town and City, no rage or anything silly. Don't she'll get up.
And this is looking more like just Rosalina and Lima, the way that he's been taking care of Luma.
Rosalina and Lima. God dang.
Okay, good read on the air dodge. Tries to go up for more, but Zero Suit's got those big hops. She's got ups.
Yeah,
we already know that white men can't jump, but what about white women with jet boots?
With jet boots, my money's on them.
Yeah, Lima having to burn 2 tethers, but no problem there. The pressure and the nair to catch the outshielding. Mage is really good, like a lot of other Rosalinas need to be, catching those people.
Lima, please.
It doesn't matter if you think Mage is going to die. You have to go after Luma.
Don't just stand there while Luma's standing there.
Just standing there menacingly. Forgetting about that frame 1 jab. And there it is again. Mage approaching without the Luma.
Great DI, though, just outside of the range of that up air. Could have been a KO. But now Mage setting up his own stuff. Ooh. I love that he sent out the Luma shot to try to cover a flip jump in that direction.
His then an up air would have put Lima in a really bad spot.
You don't get that flip jump back after getting hit.
All right, playing on the platforms to burn Mage's invincibility, which is very smart. And now taking center stage, which, you know, for all intents and purposes, when you got a fresh Rosalina and Luma, that's exactly what you want to do. Because then you gotta... Otherwise, you have to approach a fresh Rosalina and Luma, which you'd never, ever want to try to do.
Right. No damage on Luma is going to be scary.
We've seen this so many times from Mage, and Lima is no exception to the rule that Mage will find those.
So one thing that I would like to see in scenarios where you know you can't get your regular follow-ups out of down throw as Zero Suit, in particular, Lima. To deal with Luma, I would love to see like down throw and chase Luma or chase Rosa with up smash. That way you're getting an active hitbox to knock Rosalina or to knock Luma away. You're still covering a presence in the air against Rosa.
Yep.
That'd be a very light the lantern-esque thing to do.
Yeah.
I would love to see more up smash utilization in these scenarios.
I'm seeing a very light the lantern Lima Zero Suit right now, actually,
right, just
at the start.
Constant pressing of those buttons.
But, you know, against a Rosalina, sometimes that can be a bad thing. Sometimes, however, it can be a very good thing.
Yeah, again, we're not going to get those KOs right now, but we're still putting on so much damage with these ladders.
Like we said, this is, for both of these characters, this is high risk, high reward in this matchup.
Made it so hard. Mage
See, that's the only time that Lima ever SDs is that sometimes he forgets his... You know how bodies put a limit on how much of your strength you can use, otherwise you tear yourself apart?
Right.
Lima forgets that he has those limits on his gameplay sometimes.
Yeah, so he goes 100% and he lifts a car up off of a small child and then tears his ACL.
Yes. Ooh, excellently spaced there. That was the tip of it. These are really good Zers. I like that he's using it just to put a little bit of damage on Luma to get to the point where he can just knock it out with one backer. Speaking of backers...
brought things so close. One thing that I would actually really like to see in this particular matchup, and this might be something that Lima's not looking for because he's not a Zero Suit main and he's not worried about, oh, what should I do as ZSS in this particular matchup all the time? Right? Oh my god.
I think he should just be concerned with that he spiked the crap out of Mage.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta look for those nairs. One thing for Zero Suit mains to look into in this particular matchup is this is one of the few matchups where I actually think the side B whip on stage is actually pretty good because it does deal with Luma.
Yeah.